Brad, it was a game that sort of had everything in it. Conceding a penalty, coming from 2-1 down, 3-2 up, holding on for a good 20 minutes, but maybe not the most impressive performance, but a strong one.
I disagree with it weren't an impressive performance, Jazz. I think second half it got scrappy, didn't it? Got scrappy. I thought first half we were really good. We've been better in previous games, but I thought we were good. We didn't deserve to be behind for the 1-0 was a mistake, and then obviously got ourselves back into the game. Then it's another mistake with a penalty, and that's the frustrating thing with the first half, because a lot of goals that we've conceded is this. I mean, probably every manager says this in their interviews. A lot of the goals they concede is just a lack of concentration or silly mistakes, and that is the really frustrating part for football, especially at this level. It's basically the team that makes less mistakes wins the game. But I do think we were a better side first half, and then second half just coming to a scrap. I don't think we were hanging on the last 20 minutes. They were obviously going direct, and they're always a threat no matter where. If it's a throw in their own half, it's a threat, and they're good at that. But we defended our box really, really well, and we limited them to less chances, I'll say, first half.
What was the cutting edge today? Why have Kidlington come away with 3 points?
What's the cutting edge? Our togetherness, I think, mate, to be honest. I've said it a lot in the season, that we have a good foundation with our work rate and our effort, and we've got such a good togetherness. Test the character today, going 1-0 down, then 2-1 down, and then to turn it round. They're such a great group, honest bunch, no big timers, no, real good group to work with, and I absolutely love it. And it shows out there today, they want to work for each other, they believe in themselves, and I think that pulled us through today. We believe that we can hang on to that, but I don't think we was ever, it's not like they were pummeling our box, mate, or, Charlie had a lot to do. It was just a scrappy game in the second half.
We spoke midweek about going to an away game with the hope of maybe getting a point, and you firmly disagreed with that. At half-time it was 2-2, and maybe you could have said, yeah, we'll take a point here, but the lads ventured on, they got a third, and, well, they held on to the lead. How proud are you of that?
Yeah, really, really proud of it. I said to him, this is a bit like a carbon copy of the Burnham game. We played better in the first half against Burnham, but we played well today, but it's a draw at half-time. Nothing's done, So expect a reaction from them, which they obviously did, and do not be naive. Do not be naive at all, which we wasn't, And then deservedly so, I think we got ourselves in front.
You also spoke midweek about not knowing an awful lot about this side, and it's probably one of the worst things to have going into a game.
Yeah.
You've now beaten 3-2, and you play them again in 2 weeks. What have you learnt from today that you're going to take into our next fixture in the FA?
Well, they're very good at resets, corners and throw-ins, and they hit the big man up top, don't they? And the nine's lively. They've got some good players, mate. So we're going to be aware of that next time. Obviously, I'm sure they'll change their ways. Do you know what I mean? They're going to watch their video back and maybe tinker with some stuff. That's what teams do. So, but I said to you on Thursday, didn't we? We just got to really concentrate on ourselves at the same time. And look back on it and improve what we could. Look back at what we could have improved on today.
We've now got to go and welcome Burnham to Yarnham Road. I mean, all of the top 4 won again today. It's looking pretty tight. I mean, I know it's still early days, but another hard opposition, another hard game. Just got to keep going, surely.
Yeah, just keep putting points on the board, mate. That's all you can do. Just one game at a time. I know it's cliche. I hear on telly, I'm like, cliche. I'm even saying myself now. Yeah, just one game at a time, mate, and just keep going.
Final thing, then after the Burnham game, we've got the Combined County League Premier Cup.
Yeah.
What do you take going into that? What's your mind going into that?
People, a couple of lads obviously didn't come on today, and but it's a squad game. You don't have to make a sub for the sake of making a sub. But they know that as well. And there's a chance for them to take, have an opportunity to look at some of our players. We've had a lot of injuries, Charlie. Do you know what I mean? So without them injuries that I've had, I had to leave quite a few players out today. So as much as it's hurt us, it's been a benefit in that sense. I don't have to leave so many out. But then cup games, especially that one, be the one to give some chances to players.